How would you like to inspire, motivate, and engage with your employees to improve their output, stay on target for meeting goals, and feel better about themselves with little time and effort? Do you want them to enjoy competing against each other as individuals or as teams to further drive success? A simple way to do this is to create a picture chart, also called a pictograph chart, or, as I like to call them, motivational charts. Let the pictures tell the story without looking at raw data. Pictographs empower us to create compelling narratives that resonate with our audience, turning dry, raw data into motivational stories of success, progress, and innovation. It may seem like a little thing, but it has been proven that when employees or students view their success by way of pictures on a chart, they are more inspired and motivated. Encourage participants to actively engage with the Pictograph charts, discussing their progress and setting new goals. Celebrate milestones, whether they are related to academic achievements, attendance, or positive behavior. The visual nature of Pictograph charts makes the learning process more interactive and enjoyable, fostering a positive and motivating classroom environment. There are several different ways to create pictograph charts. They are based on the type of data you are tracking and what it is you want to convey to your audience. I will cover a couple of them in this tutorial, giving you tips on how to make changes and improve them. Later, I will show you how to copy your charts to pictures so that you can post them on your walls or share them online. I will also tell you how you can get free additional samples and lists of how you can use pictograph charts in your business, classroom, or personal life. I will start by creating a simple pictograph chart of a dog grooming business. To do this, I will first select the data to be used in the chart. I will click on the ribbon's Insert tab. I will click on the down arrow for the column chart and then select the first chart in the group. The next step is to fill the columns with pictures. I will click on the first column for the dogs. This selects both dog columns. I will right-click on the dog column and then select Format Data Series. The pane opens at the right of your worksheet. You can move it closer to your chart to work with. I will click on the Fill and Line button. I will select Picture or Texture Fill. Clicking on this option brings up the Insert button for Picture Source. I will click on the Insert button. I will select Online Pictures. I will click on the dog group. Most photos don't work well with a pictograph. I will click on the Filter button and select Clip Art. Microsoft has a problem with consistency in their image viewer. Most of the images here have nothing to do with a dog. Make the very same selection again, and you may see different images. I will click on Photograph again. Now I will select Clip Art again. You can see that now I have all dog images. I will click on the dog I want to use, and then click on the Insert button. The image currently takes up the entire size of the column. There are three options for determining how many images appear. Stretch is currently selected. This is why a single image takes up the entire column. The Stack option fills the column with however many images will fit in the column at their normal size. The Stack and Scale With option lets you decide how many pictures will be shown per unit value. The default is 1. The value for July dogs is 10, so 10 dogs are shown. The value for August was 12, so 12 dogs are shown. I will change the units per picture to 5. 1 dog will be shown for each value of 5. Since the value of July is 10, 2 dogs are shown. I will change the value to 0.8. There are now 15 dogs in the August column because 12 divided by 0.8 is 15. I will change the units per picture back to 1. I will click on the first column for cats. This selects both cat columns. I will select the Picture or Texture Fill option. I will click on the Insert button. I will click on Online Pictures. I will select the cat group. I will select the cat I want to use and then click on the Insert button. The vertical axis on the chart goes to 14, but my highest value is 12. I will change the maximum for the vertical analysis to 12 by clicking on the down arrow for Series Options and then selecting Vertical Value Axis. I will click on the Axis Options button. I will change the maximum value from 14 to 12. I want to change the distance between the chart groupings, which is called the gap width. I will click on the down arrow for Axis Options. I will select the series Dogs. I will click the Series Options button. Moving the gap width slider to the left makes the groups closer together. Sliding it to the right makes them farther apart. I will increase the size of the text for the legend and the vertical and horizontal axis. I will give the chart a title. Currently, the chart displays the number of cats and dogs groomed by one groomer in July and August. I will change the column headings to John and Mary so that we are comparing 2 groomers. I will change the chart type to a bar chart. A pictograph only works for column and bar charts. A problem with Pictograph Charts is that there is no way to increase the size of the image in the legend. In this chart, you can see what the chart legend is identifying, but in many cases you will not be able to do so. I will show you later how to rectify this problem by creating a better legend. Let's create another pictograph chart. This pictograph will only use a single image. Students are assigned ribbons on the chart to represent that they have finished all of their schoolwork on time. The total number of times that each student has finished their schoolwork on time needs to be totaled. I will select the cell range B3 through Q7. I will click on the AutoSum button. I will use the student names and their total values for the chart. I will select the cells that contain their total values and then hold down the Control key while I select the cells containing their names. I will click on the Ribbon's Insert tab. I will click on the Column or Bar Chart button. I will select the first 2D bar chart. I will click on the first bar. This selects all of the bars. I will right-click on the bar and then select Format Data Series. I will click on the Fill and Line button. I will select Picture or Texture Fill. I will click on the Insert button. I will select Online Pictures. In the search box, I will enter First Place Blue Ribbon. I will click on the ribbon I want to use and then click on the Insert button. I will scroll down and select Stack and Scale Width. I will click on the Series Option button. I will move the Gap Width slider all the way to the left to shorten the distance between the series. I will increase the font size for the vertical and horizontal axis. I will click on the Chart Elements button and then select Data Labels. The total for each student now appears at the end of their ribbon icons. Now, I will show you how to create a better legend for Pictograph Charts. If you are going to hang your chart on a wall, or if you want to show it online somewhere else, you will want to take a picture of it. If you haven't used Excel's camera tool before, let me show you how to add it quickly to your Quick Access toolbar. It is a very convenient tool to use for many other projects. I will right-click on the Quick Access toolbar and then select Customize Quick Access Toolbar. I will select Commands Not in the ribbon. I will scroll down until I find Camera. I will click on the Add button. I will click on the OK button. The camera tool is now available to use. I will remove the current legend by clicking on the chart and then clicking on the Chart Elements button. I will remove the check mark from Legend. I will create a rectangle shape below the chart. I will click on the ribbon's Insert tab and then click on the Pictures button. I will select Place over Cells and then select Online Pictures. I will select the same dog. I will resize it and move it below the chart. I will do the same thing for the cat. Using text boxes, I will enter the text for the legend objects, as well as the word legend. I will increase the size of the text. I will change the font to red for the word legend. I don't want any of the cell borders in my picture, so I will select the area around the chart and fill it with a white color. With the area selected I want to take a picture of, I will click on the camera button. I will click where I want the captured picture to appear. I will right-click on the picture, then select Save as Picture. I can now assign the picture a name and save it to wherever I want. You can get great free material, plus additional Pictograph chart samples and lists of how you can use Pictograph charts in your business, classroom, or personal life by subscribing to this channel and then clicking on the link below the description.